Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 21 of season 4. So close to the end. Usually this would be the second to last episode, but this one, pleasant surprise, has got 23 episodes. So lucky for me, lucky for you, there's one extra one this season. Now, last episode was crazy. It seemed to be all about the originals. Klaus went to New Orleans. He found somebody, his old friend called Marcel. He's running the town. He's got everybody under his, like, literal, what would you say, power sort of thing. He's got the witches. He's made sure that they're not doing any magic, and if they do, he knows what's going on. The humans, they look away. They know the vampires are there. They got fresh blood all the time. They're always partying. Klaus come in. He wants to rule. Oh, he didn't really want to rule. He just wanted to go in and see what was going on. He wanted to know why the witches wanted him. This Marcel, obviously, because like I said, he's got his own rules. He Klaus asked, is this person here? He said yeah. He brought her out in the streets, put her on trial, showing how cocky he was, showing how good he was, showing that he was in charge. Said that she didn't follow his rules. Boom, slit her throat, she died. Klaus wasn't happy with that. He was like, why have you just killed me? Like, literally, I told you I wanted to speak to her. And he said, oh mate, you know, sorry, I just got carried away. Then Klaus went after another part of a family line to see what was going on. This Marcel was getting him tailed, like he was following him. Klaus wasn't happy about that. He found that out. He attacked him. Well, actually, he didn't attack them. He told them to stop following him. Turns out they got killed. Elijah attacked him, mate. He was there. He followed Klaus. He went there. We seen Haley. She got took down by some of the witches. Was wondering what was going on. Turns out they revealed some information. She's pregnant. Oh, whose kid's it? Klaus's, mate. He said it's Klaus's kid. That's crazy. Elijah said, now, you know, you've got a kid. This is a time to redo yourself. We've always wanted a family. We've always wanted to be one, always and forever. You know, Klaus was like, F this, I'm gone, mate. That's not my kid. I'm not having this. And pissed off. But like I said, at the time, I knew he was just lashing out. He was shocked. He couldn't believe it. He said that vampires, they can't have kids. Well, the witch said, mate, you're an exception. You're a half-breed. You're a wolf, you know. They can. Actually, I don't even know if they said they can. I don't know if it's just because Klaus is the exception because, you know, he's the hybrid. But it's like 1 in a million chance. It's happened anyway. He could hear the heart beating. Later on in the episode, he revealed to Elijah, mate, there's nothing better than having somebody waiting in line to become the heir to the throne. That is a sick line. I can't wait for the originals. Hopefully there's a little kid running around dominating everybody. That would be fantastic. Obviously, he went in, stood up to Marcel then. He was like, look, this may be your town, but I am the person in charge. Turn around, bit one of the guys, showed his dominance. Everybody obviously wasn't happy. And Marcel was like, look, this is my town. You was the one that pissed off 100 years ago. You was the one that was running away. I'm the one that's built it from the ground up. The only reason why Klaus actually left though is because he was running from his dad, and apparently they love New Orleans. They keep talking about it. It's literally name drops. Everyone's been there in this show, and it seems to be Elijah, even in his conversation with Klaus, was saying, look, this is the one true place our family has always been happy. Interesting that. Like I said in the ending of the last episode, I feel like they're going to transition out of this series now towards the back end. Silas is possibly coming in. I don't think he's going to take the cure. I don't know what's going to happen and how someone's going to stop him, but I don't think that's going to happen. And then obviously Elijah went to ask Rebecca. He said, look, you're coming always and forever, family, let's go. Rebecca's like, nah mate, I owe him nothing. He's literally daggered me so many times. I'm going to stay here in Mystic Falls, which is interesting because then then Catherine comes. She's like, look mate, this is our chance as well, Elijah, we could be together. He was like, nah mate, family first, laters. So he's gone with Klaus. You know, Haley's pregnant, Klaus having a kid. Interesting stuff. We're going to see that in the other series. Then we've got Elena in present day. She's still locked up in a dungeon. And Stefan and Damon are obviously trying to decide, because she said she can't feel emotion in the last few episodes. When they seen that there was a possibility that she was going to die, she started showing some of it. So I think they're going to put some fear into her. They give her a blood bag, but it's filled with Vervain. And then Elena said something like, mate, it's game on. Like, I wonder who's going to crack first, me or you, Stefan. And then they close the door, and that's how it ended. So this is going to be an interesting episode. I think it's going to be all about Damon and Stefan trying to get something out of Elena. But please give me some of Silas this episode. Don't drag it out to the final one, because they bigged it up that he was so big, and then he's just been lackluster. You know, he's not really been in and done nothing. He did attack Klaus, which was good, and he has possessed a few bodies, which I enjoyed, but now he's got the cure. Just want to see what happens. So if you do enjoy today's episode, please smash the like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for clicking on my video, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
We're graduating this year. This is it. We need to soak up every second before...
Wait, something's not right.
Don't you want to be with your friends? Graduation parties.
Oh, they're inside her head.
We're not really here, are we?
I'm going to show you all the things you've been missing out on since you took the giant leap over the cuckoo's nest. Good thing I was there to take care of you.
You starved me. You and Stephanie.
Yeah, well, we had to keep you weak so I could bring you here.
It's not gonna work, Damon.
What, still nothing?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, check it, that's in that.
Is the old you ready to come out and play?
Go to hell.
He's definitely going there.
We can do this the nice way, or we can do it the other way. And I'm going to come back for you in a couple hours, or a couple years. Because all we have is time.
Where is she? I want to see her. It's been here for days. She hasn't improved at all. But that you knew how to help her.
I did say that, we are.
How? By torturing her?
It's not torture.
Let me talk to her. Before any more interventioning, if she's weak, she can't hurt me. I brought you something.
Fuck off, mate.
It doesn't have any vervain in it.
What are you doing, Caroline?
For the record, I don't agree with what they're doing. Making you suffer's the way to do it.
She's gonna hit her over the head with that bottle.
I tried to kill you, Caroline. I'm not exactly BFF material.
I am not going to give up on you.
Annoying, clingy thing that you're doing. Maybe that's why both your boyfriends skipped town. And Klaus? Nobody likes a tease. Might be nice to have a bad boy ruffle those perfect feathers.
We're about to graduate and start new lives, and you deserve...
Are you seriously talking about high school graduation? Tending to be human while your mom fake smile, being a reminder that her daughter, a repulsive, blood-sucking control freak.
Well done, Caroline.
Do whatever you have to do.
Good acting. What she was saying, it was annoying me. Like, literally, it really was. But then I say, it is good acting. Good testament to Nina Dobrev, man. She's doing really well this season. I've got to give it to her. She is possibly my favourite character of the season. Possibly is, yeah, but doesn't mean she doesn't annoy me in some situations. Like, sometimes it goes too far, as if you say, it just gets annoying like that. Slagging Caroline off and her mum saying that she wants to get away from her and she can't wait until she leaves. She's not going to look pathetic up there in a gown. She can still experience everything. Yeah, she's a vampire. If she was doing this 500 years down the line like it's her first time, it's different, but she's worked all her life to get into this position, so she has got every right to enjoy it. So I disagree, and it was stressing me out a little bit, but I'm glad Caroline now is on Stefan and Damon's side, because I was disappointed as well. She took her blood down.
I was wondering if you were gonna say hello or keep ignoring me.
I see you compelled the bartenders again.
I'm sorry. My brothers and I have parted company. Did you hear that I lost the cure to Silas? This close to the life that I always wanted, and then... Oof, I never had a chance, did I? Why don't you stay and have a drink?
I can't. I've got to go meet Caroline. If you're upset that you lost the cure and your brothers ditched you, why are you still in Mystic Falls? Some of us don't have the option of leaving. Some of us are broke and failing all of our classes. And why don't you take your freedom and get the hell out of town?
He's not even said that in an offensive way. Do you know what? I'm absolutely a team Matt and Rebecca. Rebecca deep wants him, mate. She absolutely wants him. I think Matt's just a good human, me. People don't like him. I don't know why. He just acts like a normal human would. If I was put in a situation when I was full of people that was around me that was all supernatural, I would be like the way he acts. He's shit scared half the time, let's be honest, he is. And then he tries to do everything that he believes is right for the people that he cares about. So, yeah, he is crap in terms of he can't do anything, really. He literally has no point other than being a person that you can rely on a human side. He's literally the one human in the whole show, like, if you think about it. So I got nothing bad to say about him. I really want them two to be together. It's one of them growing relationships where, like, it's constantly back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I'm just waiting for it to click at one point.
This whole thing with Elena, it's about to get brutal. Really use you over here. That Silas isn't playing any little mind games with you.
Silas doesn't control me anymore.
Oh, Catherine,
Lying,
mate.
scheming, and a secret rendezvous with moi. This is between you and me. Right, well, luckily for you, I've got some spare time. You said you have an offer that I can't refuse.
You're awake. Thought you could use a little sunshine.
This? You know the rules. Bad girls don't get nice jewelry.
And Bor, can I go back to solitary now? Am I supposed to be scared? You're not gonna burn me.
Oh,
so?
confident.
No.
Get that curtain whipped open.
I'll remember all this, and I'll hate both of you for it.
Worth the risk.
Oh, it's on fire.
How about a little gratitude?
or any human emotion whatsoever.
Go the hell.
I'm gonna kill you.
There's a little rage. I should have figured that'd be the first emotion that came out of you.
You can stop this right now. It's your choice.
I bet part of you enjoys it. You know, I dumped you and all.
I was downright vindictive. See, I think now we're breaking through that tough candy shell and...
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it hurts me.
Only way we can help you is to make the alternative hurt even worse.
Can't stand to hear Elena in pain. I ordered you a cap and gown. I just figured that you'd forget, so I ordered yours when I ordered mine.
We're gonna get Elena back.
I don't mean to interfere. I happen to know all they keep in this house is blood and booze, so I brought a peace offering.
Thanks for stopping by.
I think I might stay. Matt mentioned that he was failing classes and needed a study buddy.
You're failing? Classes are you failing?
I'm not failing, I'm just really behind.
We could both help. All hands on deck. That's the motto around here, right?
We don't have a motto. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get my flashcards and my study guides and some energy bars.
She likes projects.
She does like projects, doesn't she?
Who's there?
Oh, it's class.
Oh my god.
Hello, Caroline.
Why she just said, oh my god, like, it's like, oh my god, you're back, yes. That's what I would be saying, but now he's got a kid, and now I'm like, why has he got a kid? I wanted him to be Team Caroline, and now he's like, what is it, him and Haley? I'm assuming they're going to be coupled up in the other show.
You want me to hand over Silas's tombstone? We're a scavenger, you'd never leave it behind. In 2 days, there'll be a full moon. Silas wants me to harness its power to drop the veil. I said I'd help him, and I've been hiding from him ever since. Time. Time for what? You don't need to worry about it. You just need to bring me the tombstone. And get into people's heads, read their minds, make them see things that aren't really there. I'm taking a big enough risk just talking to you. He can't get into my head anymore, because I am the only one who can see his true face. Help me stop Silas from unleashing hell on Earth. I'll make it worth your while.
Check on him here, big badass now.
Turn it back on, you realize life with no emotions blue.
You know what else, Blue? Being sired to you.
No,
I
cutting deep into him.
Every horrible moment of it. Keep trying to get the old me back. Maybe Stefan and I will give it another go.
Do a punch statement. Oh, fuck, no.
You wouldn't do anything to actually hurt me. You just proved that.
To me, that's not calling a bluff, right? They never wanted her dead. There's a difference. There's torture, yeah, until she goes through maximum pain before she ticks over and then is completely dying, which she would have done then. So to me, that's just ridiculous. That would in no way, shape or form, yeah, reflect what they was trying to do. They was trying to cause pain to get a reaction, not try to cause death so she goes away.
Kill, you feed, you do all the awful things that a vampire does, and then when you're done, you turn it back on.
Her home's gone, her family's gone. She alienated her friends, she destroyed her relationship, so we get somebody else. Somebody who really will hurt her.
Who? Kidding me?
Catherine was just abandoned by Elijah. She has nothing. She has no one. To come torture Elena? There's no way she's gonna turn that down.
It's true, that's a good
Everyone said that you were gone
good.
for good.
Well, that's just it, isn't it? I never had any intention of moving on. Come to New Orleans. What are you afraid of?
You!
Elena was right, wasn't she? Long to have your perfect feathers ruffle.
How do you know what Elena said to me in that cell?
Where is she? Silas. Where is she? Bonnie is playing games with me, and I don't like it. Tell her to come out of the shadows. Yes. It's only the beginning.
What time will Caroline return from the train station?
Well, that's handy.
Not everyone's had 1,000 years to learn everything about everything. Can you help or not?
Of course I can. Don't be cranky, I was just teasing. The only reason that you are failing is because you're preoccupied with training doomed hunters and dealing with Elena's drama. Compel you good grades and a scholarship. Everyone needs an advantage in life. When you convinced me to save April Young's life at the prom, I realized that I could be a better person, and I'm grateful for that. Take advantage of what I'm offering you. Anyone who leaves you behind is a fool.
A beautiful sentiment.
Seriously? You can't knock?
You didn't get the memo? I'm here to talk some sense into poor, emotionless Elena.
Are you out of your mind?
I suggest you shut up. Let the adults handle this.
I'm calling Caroline. There's no way we're letting that psycho in there with Elena.
With Matt, I'm with what is it? I'm Rebecca on this, mate. I would literally compel him to get everything that he deserves. Like, honestly, the guy's been through so much, and it's true, man. In life, doesn't matter what you got, you take every single free handout to succeed in whatever you're in, as long as it's not fucking over somebody else, yeah, unless you're not jumping the line and then pushing someone back who deserves it. If it's just for your own personal gain, whether, you know, it's going to get you that promotion, or where it's going to help you progress in your university studies, or it's just going to help you better off in life. If someone's giving you a handout, someone's going to like mentor you, someone's going to, you know, teach you, willing to give you opportunities, you take it, mate. Don't matter what you've got, you take it. And that's what I think. And I really think that Rebecca stayed just for Matt. That is literally what I think. Yeah, it didn't even happen, did it? I always forget that. He makes him think it.
Caroline! Where have you been?
Matt, we have to get out of here.
No, Caroline, wait, it's okay.
He's trying to get to Bonnie. Do you know where Bonnie is?
I knew where she was. I wouldn't bother with you. Get me Bonnie or I'm going to kill someone.
Wow, that was sick.
No one in the house can help you. Find Bonnie or I'll kill the person you love the most.
I need you to get home and lock all the doors right now. What? Don't let anyone inside, not even me, because I have a key so I can let myself in.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's him. Is that for body? Oh. Yo, look at him. Looks like Lucifer. Not to show that Caroline actually doesn't know where Bonnie is, because Matt asked and she was like, do you know where Bonnie is? Do you know what I mean? So the guy must know that she doesn't know and he's not chatting to him.
What the hell are you doing here?
Your boyfriend's invited me.
Your bodyguards won't let me kill you, but I can rip your throat out. What did you tell Elijah back in Willoughby?
That's why you're here.
Tell me what you said to turn him against me, or I will feed you your own eyeball. On the run for 5 centuries, what good would you be to anyone?
Oh, mate, she's doing her in as well.
I left you. I deal with it. You wouldn't last a week as a vampire without everyone fawning over you. I'd love to see you try.
She's funny, Catherine, isn't she?
Elena called you out in your recent boy trouble, could it?
Sorry, I couldn't help it over here.
Did you ever think Elena would have been better off if she'd never met you?
I love Elena. I despise you.
As soon as she goes back to her old self, she'll go straight to Stefan.
Elena's not in her cell. I'm gonna check the grounds, find out what she did.
Let's just say I've lost interest in Elena's recovery. I'd rather watch her tear through an orphanage.
Donovan, you're coming with me.
Why should he?
Because Elena's hungry and missing. For once, his life might actually have purpose.
You're the only one that can stop him. Call me.
Oh, it's going to be a mom.
What's going on?
Mom, don't come any closer. He can get in my head, and he would have known that I called you.
It's me. You know what's happening.
I don't know what.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh. She does have a phone.
Hi, how's it going?
Is that Matt?
Thank God you found me. Is that we need to feed.
No, it's more than that. You're my friend. You're my oldest friend. The girl that I've loved longer than I can remember.
Down
She's going for him.
probably does mean something.
Oh, she went for him.
There you are.
What's going on?
Silas.
Hari, I came as soon as I got the message.
Silas keeps getting in my head, attacking me. Mom, just stay there.
That's Silas.
Did you really think you could hide from me, Bonnie?
Mom?
The full moon isn't for 2 more days. I've been gathering my strength, preparing myself. I will do your spell. I will drop the veil, and I will help you die. I promise.
Imagine that.
If you break it, you have to answer to me. And the next time I come looking for you, I expect you to be waiting.
Oh, mate, she's not gonna die. Oh, mate, I'm loving this Silas storyline. I swear down, it's sick. It is sick. This guy looks sick, mate. And I don't want... I want him in next season, me. I fucking want him in next season dominating like this. Every time he's in it, I'm intense. Like, I don't know who's who and where they are. And it's sick. He seems so good. Oh, I'm loving it. It's so good. I hope she's not dead though, man. Like, literally, she don't deserve to die. She's decent. Yeah, that was intense. I didn't even know if it was Bonnie at the door. Like, literally, I just didn't know if it was a mum, didn't know it was Bonnie. Oh, it was so good.
Hey, you're cut off. You are acting like a little spoiled brat, you know that?
Seriously, you think this
Shut up. I'm done playing nice. I will kill him right here in front of you.
Damon?
Don't Damon me. One less busboy.
Oh, wait.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, shit, mate. Oh, shit.
You angry I just turned your buddy into roadkill? Huh? Warm heart, big goofy smile, his whole life ahead of him.
Oh, shit. I forgot about the Gilbert ring.
That's emotion, Elena. That's humanity.
That was good. Do you know what was good, right? Is Matt's a sick guy. I actually really like Matt. What other person would he obviously sacrifice his life purposely? And yeah, we know ring brings you back, but just what if it didn't? Just pretend what if it didn't, right? Would you? Do you know what I mean? He took a leap of faith there that he is going to come back. Literally, what a guy. And I knew he wasn't going to die anyway, because there's no way Rebecca wouldn't have chased him down. She's hardcore in love with Matt personally. She wouldn't have let Damon take it if she didn't know what the plan was going. I totally forgot her out the ring. I thought, yeah, he would have fed him his blood, and then he snapped his neck and he's going to come back. But then, halfway through the death, I was thinking, oh, but then he'd have to come back and kill someone, and he'd be a vampire, and then he won't be human. And I think he's going to stay human, me, throughout the whole entirety of the show. So yeah, it got me guessing. Forgot about Jessie's ring.
What did I do? I almost killed him. Matt, I'm in a body. And Caroline,
Look at me. I know this stage, okay? The emotions are overwhelming you. You just have to focus on one thing, okay?
Oh, imagine if she takes on
Channel everything
Stefan.
you're feeling into that one emotion.
What's she thinking? I need to know. Oh, no, where's her mum dead? Can't have that. Oh, mate, she's had both parents dead now.
You have to see me graduate.
Oh, innit? That is devastating, that. Carol, I think is nice as well. Oh, she's back. Oh, fucking hell, get in there. Ah, you scared me, Sheriff. You scared me. You had me on strings then. I was like, oh, mate, everyone's not got parents. Elena's are gone, Matt's are gone, Caroline's are gone. Literally, Bonnie's the only one, but, like, her parents are pretty much absent the whole life. Do you know what I mean? Everything mental. I'm happy she said, even Tyler, look, his mum and dad gone as well, all of him. But, oh, they had me on strings, and I thought she was dead. Actually, you know what? She annoyed me in one of the seasons. I think the season with Mason, she did annoy me. She ended up shooting Jeremy as well. She pissed me off. But then, to be fair, as a whole overall character, she's great. I hope Rebecca sat there waiting for him.
Did it work?
Well, it looks like Elena's emotional floodgates have been burst wide open. Brave thing to do.
It was brave.
She saved me from drowning at the bottom of that river.
Enough apologies in the world for the part that I played in this. If you don't want me to cheat you into college, fine. We'll do it the hard way. I will spend every day until graduation trying to find a way to pay you back.
Ah, please just kiss him, man. Fucking hell. Can't wait for it.
All big spells require a source of power. That tombstone is filled with the blood of your ancient relative Katsuya. If you have her blood, you don't need a full moon to drop the veil. And again, I ask, what's in it for me? Once I drop the veil, I can speak to Katsuya. She created the spell that made Silas truly immortal, invulnerable. You'd like that for yourself, wouldn't you? Bonnie Bennett, we have a deal.
Innit? Catherine would never say no to that.
Nothing affects you. Nothing matters. But things do matter. Things have happened that can't be undone. And I'm done resting. I have to get ready. There's so much that I have to do. Go back far enough. There's one person who brought us to this. Everything that's happened to you, she did that. It all comes down to her. Stefan said to focus on one thing, so...
Even if you spend 10 minutes of your life hating her, she wins.
Not if I
Wants to
kill
kill
her.
her. That's interesting because it's sane, sanity, normal thinking, logically, Elena speaking. She wants to take Catherine out. I think it's going to happen. I think they're going to drop the veil. She's going to come in. Kaboom, mate. Kill her just before it. That would be so interesting. And that is going to wrap up today's video. I can't be the only one who's loving the Silas storyline. I'm absolutely loving it. And, like, I don't know, like, the word disappointed that he's not in it and it's not going fast enough, but then I'm enjoying the little, I don't know, sometimes, yeah, you have too much, you don't enjoy it as much. You have little dabbles, you're like, oh, I want more. Do you know what I mean? And, like, because he's not in it all the time, you're not seeing him all the time, and I want him to stay in the show. I want him to roll into next season. I want Bonnie to do whatever she's trying to do. I want her to successfully do this thing where Silas can't die, bring everybody back. I want him to stay. And I want him to just dominate. Like, literally, the fact... There's nothing better than watching a scary film, right? And you've just got one guy going around and he's just doing everybody in. And that is what I want. Everybody's living in fear. Like, I watch it, I'm like, is that him? Is that him? Who's that? Is that Matt? Is that... Sick. That's what I say. That's my opinion. You might say different. I'm loving it. I think it's fantastic. I thought Carol was dead, mate. Is that what she's called? Literally. No, Carol's Tyler's mum. I can't remember. Sheriff Phillips. I thought she was dead. Liz. That's it. They had me on strings then, because the fact that she was down for ages, and then it got me thinking everybody apart from Bonnie's parents are dead. She's just got to be another line of parents gone, and when they go to graduation, there's got to be nobody there to watch the kids graduate. That's literally what I was thinking in my head. Looking it over her, she is back. You know, I really do actually like Liz. No matter, I've had me ups and downs with her, but she's a great character. I actually don't want her to go. I like how Elena's turned it back on now. Matt, man. Until he does something really bad, man, I think he is decent. He is a fantastic human. He always does everything for his friends. He is one of them people who puts his friends first all the time. He sacrificed himself. He's always saying he wants to try and repay Elena back because she saved him over her. And then obviously she's died, transitioned over. Rebecca Harcourt loves Matt. Now I'm interested to see what happens, because I do think Rebecca's going to be a full-time character in the originals. Now, it's amazing for her if she plays in both shows. Literally, what a paycheck she's getting if she's dashing in both shows. I just wanted to kiss Matt. If she's going to be in originals, just kiss Matt at least one time, man. Like, I gag him for it, me. I love the scenes that they're in. Like I said, she offered to give Matt lessons. She offered to compel him. She offered to give him a scholarship. I would do it. I would take every easy handout I can get, as long as it wasn't taking an opportunity away from somebody else. It was just personal gain for me. Without screwing anybody over, I would go for it. I think it's a great thing. The guy deserves it. He's been through so much. He's death of his sister. His mum's an absolute turd, mate. I'm so glad that I've not seen her again since she was in it, since he told her to go away. Actually, I keep saying his mum's dead. I actually don't even know if she's dead. I can't remember now. She's not been in it long enough. I just think she might as well be dead, because that's how much she's a deadbeat mum, and he kicked her out. Fair play to Matt. But yeah, I want him to do well. I want him to get with Rebecca. She's great. I love Rebecca. In terms of characters, if I was to be with someone, I would want to be with Rebecca. I literally love her. But in terms of my favourite character this season, has to be Elena. She's done amazing. Well, I have to big it up. She's done so good. Bonnie wants to take down the veil. She wants to go against Silas. She wants to draw off Ketzia's, his gravestone. Gets Ketzia's powers. Drop the veil before the full moon. Don't know what she wants to do. Maybe drop it. Speak to her. Get something else. Kill him before the full moon comes. Fantastic, mate. 2 episodes left. So excited. I think the last one's called Graduation. I think I've seen the name of that as we're scrolling down to pick this episode. They're always sick. I'm expecting the Graduation to be absolutely unreal. Good build up next episode. Always a good second to last one as well. Very exciting. Thanks for clicking my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smash a like on the button. Really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking my video. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.